Good evening. Happy Wednesday. I hope you're doing well today. I believe it is the 17th of April, 2024. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I hope you're having a good week so far. So far, it's been really good for me. Weather is nice up here in Terrace, British Columbia. The mornings are cool, but the days are quite beautiful. I had to restart quickly, so my Twitch wasn't working properly. I was like, what the hell? So restarted, seems to be cured. So if you do see something that seems off, let me know, and we will sort it out then. So I'll give you a quick intro to what I've been doing lately, and that is one thing. The last Vietnam scenario, the Khe Sanh village scenario, I did figure out how to add some airstrikes. I might save this for a special video because it is actually not in the Lua reference document, and I had to go through the user Lua to figure out what the heck is going on. So I did sort it out. We are good to go as for that. So next time we try, our airstrikes should work. So I'll give you a quick rundown kind of quickly how this works. On turn 1, we're assigning 0 airstrikes to the US side because it's nighttime. I don't want to have airstrikes going on. Come turn 12, we have a notification that says, hey, you're going to have some air support now on station. There's going to be a die roll of 1, 2, or 3, -1. There are 10 airstrikes totally available. There's 3 available for this. This is telling me that it's on turn 12. It's for the US side. Here's some information about what's going on. And then after turn 13, basically it's going to do the same thing, with the exception of there are going to be random die rolls for the remaining airstrikes. So the next turn you might get 0, or sorry, this is the maximum that you can have. So you're only going to have allowed 3 airstrikes maximum on the board, but you can have replenish them. You don't know they're going to be replenished, but if you decide to burn all 3 of those airstrikes, if you do get them, then the next turn you might get 2 more or 1 more or nothing up until all of these are used. So positive vibes that it gets it works like I think it will, and I'm pretty sure that it will. I just have to play with it and make sure. Alright, so there's that. And the other thing I have been doing is working on the Iraqis. I have now just stopped doing any additional work on the Iraqis, and I'm just going to go with what I have. These are very comprehensive order of battles. So I am going to go through and start IDing these things, making sure that I'm not duplicating IDs, and then we always start at the company. I'm assigning company IDs like this. This is a unique ID for this particular battery, so the software knows where to look for this particular battery and then understands what it consists of. I will come in afterwards and fix these platoon files, but my main goal first is to get all the regular order of battle files done. That includes company, battalion, regiment, brigade, division, corps, and army. I'm going to have unique IDs assigned for all of those files, and then I'll go through, finish this platoon file, and actually, quite frankly, a lot of the countries right now are getting to the point where all the additional countries that I want to add to the games are getting to the point where all I have to do is finish the platoon files and weapons files. So this is stage 1, it's assigning all these values. Then stage 2 is going to be assigning, making sure they have graphics, making sure that the dates make sense. The dates are pretty good, but I want to make sure that there are additional, making sure that everything has an assigned graphic, assigned weapons, assigned ID. Just make sure everything is legit. So you'll see that I do have new units in here that weren't included in the round 1 of the Middle East game. So these Iraqis are getting a complete facelift. They will not look identical to when you open up the Order of Battle editor anyways. It'll be a completely new system here. It's crazy. Plus I'm working on Iran. That's going well. Also have the Cold War countries. I believe the Cold War countries, as I was mentioning, they have all the main files done. I just have to go through the the platoon files and the weapons files, as well as assign graphics. Of course, that's tedious. Not as tedious as this, though. And plus that part's fun because we can start seeing some of the vehicles and things like that that we're going to be using. Just a quick reminder, for Cold War, I'm kind of hoping to have the US, the British, the French, the West Germans as the initial startup side for the NATO, and the East Germans, the Czechs, the Hungarians, the Soviets, and the Poles. I think those are going to be the main Warsaw Pact countries that start. Don't quote me on that. With that in mind, I still have to build East Germany, West Germany, and Hungary. But I think those should be relatively straightforward. I mean, the 40s, there's not really much there that I have to worry about. Same with half of the 50s, so I don't have to really worry about that. And then after that, the organization stayed, the higher level organizations, they stayed mostly consistent based on what I've read. But obviously, hey, if you guys, I'm asking, if you have any information about East Germany, West Germany, and Hungary during the Cold War from 1948 to 1985, please let me know where I can find information. I mean, I have certain lists and whatnot, but they're good for, 1985, or they're good for 1979, but I need pretty thorough and detailed information. So if you have that, let me know. That would be exceptionally useful. All right, we've done that. Let's continue on with what we're doing. And we are, what are we doing? I think, are we in this one? I don't even know. We're going to go back to Port Said, but I have to remember what game we're in. Resume. Yeah, here we are. So, we are Operation Musketeer Revised. I think it's about going to be daybreak soon. Or no, it just started to turn night. So there's that. Happy thoughts. So I'll take this opportunity while it's loading to thank you. I really appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for your time. Thanks for listening. This is totally my passion, the campaign series. I've been doing this for too long, but I love it. I think it's brilliant and fascinating, and I'm trying to make it as good as I can based on the limitations that I have. So you tuning in helps a lot. Thank you. That makes me happy, and thanks for joining the chat. And if you do have questions and you want any more information, you can ask them down below. If you're watching this on YouTube later, I do answer all the questions and all the posts. Otherwise, there's a Discord. You can join the Discord if you have any more detailed questions and you want to talk about things. I'm happy to do that. I'm pretty much available anywhere. But yeah, thanks for watching. This is greatly appreciated. On that note, let us see what the heck we're doing. So we have more French. They're going to come take over this side of the town. Let's turn on some labels so we can talk about it. Port Fouad. Pardon my English. Probably butchering it. We do have some targets. We're going to try and take out these 40mm anti-aircraft guns, these Bofors, and oh man, they're brutal. We have started to creep towards the town. We have found various Egyptian forces around. That's kind of a pain, but that's okay. Here we have some civilians. I have to be cautious because some of these actually might fire at me, but they're protesting type civilians. So just because it's attacking you doesn't mean it's actually going to hurt you. It probably attacks at a 1, which means it's not going to do anything. So you have to be very careful about what you're shooting at here. Now, obviously, the Egyptians were not happy that the British and French are hanging around. So there was some protesting. Hey, John, good to see you. So yeah, be cautious of that. Be cautious of protesters who are going to throw rocks and sticks at you. Don't kill them, because that will kill you in points. Otherwise, let's just do a quick scan. I think we're actually done this turn. Let's go all the way down, find our... Yeah, they're still coming. Yeah. So we do have some units down here. I'm going to set up a blocking position, probably here, because that looks like a good place to block. I'm not expecting anything, but I am going to take the opportunity to use these Jeeps, considering they do move fairly well. Oh, it's nighttime, though. That kind of sucks. Yeah, you see, I can't even move because they're just terrible. There we go. So I'm going to use these Jeeps to go up, get some reinforcements. I think there's one platoon here, the other British platoon, parachute platoon. I might drive all the way up here and... oh, you know what? We have a landing zone, and we have helicopters. Shoot. Do we have helicopters? I think we lost helicopters last time, didn't we? Oh, no, we do have helicopters. Hey, Tim, thanks for tuning in. Do you hear me, yes or no, or what? John, how's the audio video? Your audio video is good. Tim, yours is not good. Thanks for tuning in, Tim. I really appreciate it. All right, so we do have helicopters. Now, what I'm going to do then is we have a landing zone down here. Oh, sorry, up here. We're going to move some French forces down there. Let's do that. Let's make sure that we're highlighting the right company. Yep, let's grab this guy. Send them all the way down. And we're going to load up our helicopters now that they are refueled. Yes, they are. And now let's go hunt down south. So there's a landing zone there. There's no landing zone there. There are landing zones down here. So the question is, do we risk our helicopters on a raid in the deep south? I'm going to leave that decision for up to you guys, if you want to do that. And if we do, we'll send a French company down there to see what's going on. If we don't, then we'll just move them somewhere else. Alright, so I think we're pretty much done here. A bit of a streaming pause. Do you have any other, anything else open? Alright. Oh man, we have a whack load of transports. And destroyers. Oh, we're going to be going to town. So, you'll notice, so there's the French force, there's the English force. Now, the way that these things work now is that this is the old setup, but we don't need to have this anymore. We can have it so that if there's a if I remember correctly, the way that it's coded now is that if there's a transport, we can have reinforcements coming on there, and the helicopters can land there. And I'm pretty sure it's regardless of where the transport is. But that is something I have to verify and test. I don't know for sure. Anyways, we have transports, we have destroyers, we have beautiful weapons, which is going to make our life a lot easier. Actually, wait a second. No, yeah, they're not. Okay, let's save it, end it, see what happens. Per last week's conversation, my vote for your head-to-head play scenario is Formalities in Suez. Great map, good force mix, and it takes place in 1024. Didn't I just play that one, though? Oh, no. Formalities in Suez, in the Suez. I don't remember that one. I'm going to have to look. Formalities in... Oh, is that the one where I'm attacking as an Israeli force into the town? I think that's what it is. Yeah, that's a good choice. It's not a very big one either, so that's kind of good. Oh, what the heck is that? Is that a recoilless rifle or is that an SU-100? Whatever it is, it's missing, so that's okay. Anti-tank guns. 6-pounders probably, if they're Egyptian. Yeah, Sagers are brutal. So I was chatting with someone, and it seems like they're going to be able to help me out to help with some automation for the artillery values and things like that, which will be super handy. So instead of me doing that curve all one at a time, I'm hoping that once I calculate a formula in order to have the artillery leveling off later on, it'll be able to be implemented like using Python or something like that. Ah, crap, we took a loss. Poor Frenchies. This is gonna suck. These 40mm are so brutal. Oh, we're getting lucky because the terrain makes all the difference. Gives us some morale boost, concealment, and the TEM. Perfect. Now, our destroyers are going to make mincemeat of these. Although there are civilians here, I have to be careful. Again, terrain, good terrain. They're in good terrain too, though. That's the problem. The other issue is if there's a minefield here, I'm kind of concerned there's a minefield here as well. Which means we have to go slow time into that hex. Ah, crap. And we lost a full squad. That sucks. Another 40mm across the water here. Come on. There we go. Made him run away. Wow. Oh, it's an engineer platoon, that's why. What was the software we were discussing a couple weeks ago where you and I could play real time? It's not software, it's a network attached storage, and it will allow me to install a virtual machine on that system where hopefully someone could log in and play live on my local area network. Damn it, they logged... Oh, took that place back. So we're going to try and clear this out here. We are taking quite a few losses, though. Look at that. Some of our platoons are hurting. Alright, we have 36 airstrikes remaining. We have 0 units out of 7 that have recovered morale. 1 headquarter unable to provide supply. 1 artillery unit unavailable. 7 units low on ammo. And we did build 1 improved position. Fingers crossed for some hits. Unknown effect. Let's watch this. Nothing. Whole bunch of nothing. Let's watch this. Caused a retreat. That's about it. Trying to listen. Come on. Good hit. Good hit. Well, we took out a truck, we eliminated one, and caused some infantry, so that's good. Alright. Let's see, what do we have? Can I see through that? I don't think I can. Nope, I can't. Do we have any heavy weapons? We do. Wipe them out. I'd say I feel bad for that, but of course I do not. There we go. That is how we're supposed to be doing it. So this says 5. Let's take that on. These guys are not happy at all, so I'm just going to leave them there. Let's advance with our... Oh, there's something else there. What? Oh, there's a frickin' sniper there that we didn't even see. But we overran him, so take some of that. Reported audio. Sorry about that, Tim. That's crazy. I will try to see what I can do about the audio next week. Or for Sunday's session. All my stats are good. It says everything is legit, so I'm not sure what the issue is. And I can see down below here that the audio is picking it up good. Just trying to figure out why you're having an issue, Tim. Are you on Wi-Fi or something like that by any chance? Just trying to think of what's going on. Oh yeah, there we go. Heavy weapons doing their job. Perfect. Let's see if we can get in there. Nope, can't. But can we fire? We should be able to. Well, we got lucky. Okay, we have some more heavy weapons. We're going to put them here, then we can at least shoot across the way. Let's see. What can we fire at? And here we have some mortars. Let's lay down some fire. And let's lay down some fire here, just in case they decide to get a little bit, you know, greedy. Because that's my job. Do we have reinforcements? We don't. We just have all the troops. Alright, let's go into the village here, or into the town. You see, this is a nice juicy target, but there are civilians in there, so I don't want to assault that. We don't want to be killing civilians, because that's bad. Oh, there we go. That's what we wanted to do right there. Now we can walk it. Oh, no, we can't. Because there's a freaking Jeep there. That sucks. Oh, good. But let's see if we can take that Jeep out. What is that? Why is that impossible to take out? Yeah, the other thing that you could do is move closer to your Wi-Fi if you're on Wi-Fi. The other thing you could do is do a speed test. Make sure that your download speed is reasonable. Sometimes it could be slow in your neighborhood for some weird reason, which it happens. Let's see. Let's push our luck. Oh, I can't. Son of a... Okay, so notice that this one here is in the assault mode. So we're going to shoot at this first. See if we can get lucky. Pull the trigger. Ah, there we go. Oh man, these French are awesome. Let's bring up our support. So yeah, we can move through civilians as long as they're not occupied by the enemy force. So they don't act as a bump in the road or anything like that. They're just there. Man, there's a lot of civilians though, which makes sense. All right, so let's continue advancing into town. Ooh, there's militia there. Let's fire at them. Made them run away. That's okay. Can I advance still? Into town? Oh, don't. That's crap. There's something there. More bad guys. I can't. Let's hit them with the machine guns. No, since this is a road... Oh, never mind. So there's bad guys here. So we are creeping into the city, slowly but surely. Here, we want to take out these blasted guns. Excellent. Let's see if we can take out the ferries. Well, we reduced it by 2. Perfect. Here, what are we going to do? So we have some recoilless rifles. We're going to fire across the water. Maybe a function in the future for random civilian appearance would be exciting. Yeah, you know what? That's true, right? So with what I've been doing with Vietnam is having civilians, but having them move around kind of like randomly. They have a general path, but they don't always follow the exact path, so you can't predict that it's where they're going to be. So that part is kind of fun. Oh, come on. No effect. Let's fire across the water. So basically, even though I targeted the sniper, it's not going to hit the target or hit that sniper, just for the simple reason that all I see are gun flashes, and that's what I'm firing at. I'm just firing at the gun flashes. So who knows what I'm going to hit? I might get lucky, pick the right thing. Other times, it's just going to randomly pick something else. Okay, and we have 120s. Hopefully these are painful. How are you guys looking? So they're down a squad. They're still full strength. This is down to half a squad, and that's half strength. So let's see if we can get into here. I'm going to slow time and slow time with all these guys. Oh, not that guy. Ah, so there was a minefield, but because we used slow time, we still got nabbed. Damn. So that must be like a level 3 minefield or something if we got hit. Holy crap, that sucked. Suck factor 10, that's what that was. Alright, let's shoot at this. And then we're going to try to assault it. All few refugees choking the road. So yeah, that's kind of the, especially for East Front and West Front and whatnot, that'll be definitely a thing where I can have civilians literally moving down the roads with you, where it will clog up some roads, obviously, for sure. And I think that adds a whole new dimension to combat. Again, as you saw here, they don't stop you from moving in. They just make you slow down because they're using part of the road too, right? So that's kind of fun. Let's see if we can assault that, get in there. Which we did. Yay! Alright, what can we shoot at? Let's shoot at the higher strength one. And it's drawing fire, which is good. Makes you wonder if there's more stuff in there. Okay, so here in the town, these guys are now happy. Let's go for a walk. Oh, we got those are militia, so let's see if we can take those things out. Hey, Natkinway, good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. Let's see. We are going to try to assault this. No joy. Let's try again. Can I throw these guys in? No joy, twice. And one of my guys got disrupted. So let's swing around. So you'll notice here, see again, I was able to go through the civilians, thankfully. But now I'm in a perfect surround assault position, which will be very useful for next turn. We can take that back, and then we can focus on these 2 points up here. And I think, oh no, there is one more way down here. Plus there's some guns here. There's a gun there, there's a gun there. You can tell by the flashes. And what else do we have? All these heavy weapons. Let's bring them up. Leave the headquarters there, leave the machine gun there. They're fine. These headquarters and whatnot, we can bring them closer. The recoilless rifle we'll leave there. Oh, the parachute platoons we're going to bring down. That guy we're going to leave there. This parachutist we're going to bring down. But we're also going to bring some jeeps back up. Oh no, wait. No, I don't have enough jeeps to haul that guy. Crap. So this is a waste of time. We'll just bring him back here, leave him there to support this guy, considering he has the same amount of strength points. Because they're jeeps, they can only carry 1 for 1, unfortunately. So if I lose a jeep, that makes things more complicated. That's another reason to have the helicopters on station to help out with transport. But if we have all these ships coming in, then that means we're going to need the helicopters. I think that's all we can do. Yeah, we're pretty much done. Okay. Funny, in the movie Fury, when the tanks come down the road, the civilians got off and went into the fields, but civilians will do that to... Well, yeah, I would do the same thing. I wouldn't be sticking on the road for a tank cruising by. Call me crazy. Oh, they missed. So, as a scripter, that will be a challenging thing for me to do, is to have a relief force from the Egyptians moving up that canal road and dealing with any French or British forces that are going to be trying to ambush me there. That is a whole new thing that I haven't even thought about scripting. How am I going to script that, right? Especially at night, where I can't see anything until the ambush is actually happening. Okay. Gotta get rid of it. Lost a machine gun. That makes me sad. This... I don't know if that's a anti-tank gun or if it's an SU-100. John, I think that's actually going to be really challenging to do. I really do. Especially since the way that oh, maybe not, because usually the way that it's scripted, like as you see when the AI in Vietnam is moving, they usually like to bunch up in a hex in order to do something, and that leaves them very vulnerable, be overstacking and things like that. But I think if I adjust the radius of whatever action is going to be, as well as change the 100% I want you to do this down to like 50, it might make things a little more fluid. But still, being ambushed anywhere on that road, I have to code each individual site to make sure that I'm not dying. Most games don't treat civilians very well. It could be ground baking. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah. Civilians add a whole new dimension to the game, I think. And if you're used to playing war games without civilians, then it really adds, like, complexity. Significant complexity. So we are one hex closer to that gun now, so we could take damage, but we're in a really good position to not take damage. I don't know. We'll see. Plus it's nighttime. Yeah, they do add a whole new dimension. I think it's really cool. I'm quite excited about it. I think it's fantastic. In moderation. I mean, obviously. Snipers. Alright, we have more reinforcements, which is fantastic. That means we might be getting our tanks soon. 36 airstrikes remaining. We have 7 units out of 10 that have recovered morale. 2 headquarters unable to provide supply. 1 artillery unit unavailable. 9 units low on ammo. Hopefully this artillery will do something, which should make something run away, so that's good. Oh, I forgot about all our destroyers. Silly me. Oh, that was a good hit. Reduced it probably and made it run away. There's 1 strength point here, so it's likely that we're not going to hit it. Okay, since we're here, let's start here. You know what? I am going to try and use a flare. Is it too far away? Ah, crap. Oh, that's not good. That's not what we wanted to do. Let's try again. Ah, that's better. That's what we wanted to do. Back, boo civilians. I know, Tim. I know you don't like them. What do we want to hit? Let's hit the anti-aircraft guns, because they're the worst. What can we see? Let's hit these guys. There we go. Took something out. That makes me happy. And we have our cordless rifles here. Can't hit them because we can't see through the terrain. Oh, that was a good hit. So these 106s are really good at taking out infantry. We do have some parachutists that are happy. Our engineers are still not happy. Let's get a little bit closer. That's good. World War II would be in moderation, in my opinion, because of the nature of the war. Wars that after that changed as to how civilians. Yeah, for sure. I agree. So we are going to try to get into that position. Ah, can't. So close yet so far. No, so close. Let's bring out these infantry. What can these guys shoot at? Can they shoot at anything over here? No. So there's too many below. Oh, no, there's not. Just the way that it is, I can't see over there. Yeah, no, I can't see around the corner. That's a good thing for us. But, on the other hand... Oh. How am I going to do that? I want to call in artillery there. And we see them. I just don't know how we see them. Buggers get in the way. They do get in the way. That's the point, though. Alright, let's see what we have for reinforcements. A whole bunch of goodies. We have a beautiful naval landing force here coming. Look at that. What do we got? More infantry. More infantry. Foreign Legion. Headquarters. And up here in the British sector, where are they? Here they are. What do we have? We have some Centurions. Booyah! More, oh, commandos. I see these graphics are fucked up. Fire trucked. I mean, sorry. Lots of commandos. Perfect. All right, let's go into the French sector. See if we can deal a blow to those guys over there. Oh, that was a good hit. Ah, these ammo, out of ammo. Gosh darn it. Oh, took out the sniper. So if our units have recovered, which one did, but look at the casualties, damn. And I can't even assault again. Gosh darn it. And I can't hit the broadside of a barn. What the heck is wrong with these French guys? Nope, they're just not happy today. So be it. Okay, now, how about here? We have a perfect surround assault. Let's try our luck. Surround assault gives us the most benefits. Didn't work, but we can do it again. Except that guy. Shoot. Alright, so here we have a flanking assault instead. They're not taking any damage. That's not good. Oh, there's a sniper across the way there. Son of a Gucci. That's a militia. We might be able to overrun that. Nope. Let's try again. So again, multiple assaults improve your odds of taking the position. So does more infantry. This is a recoilless rifle. We have some mortars. Beautiful. We have some more mortars. Let's bring up these mortars over here. And let's load up these heavy machine guns. Take them up. That's good. This will be good. Leave that there. And into Port Said itself. Let's check it out. How is this going to look? Usually it's the British that are doing this, so it's kind of fun to see the French doing it. We need to destroy those jeeps. There we go. Now we should be able to walk through there. Take the points. Move in. So again, civilians aren't really doing anything. They're just there. I just can't assault when I see civilians, because then they're more likely going to die. But I can still fire and not have to worry about it. So these parachutists, they are pretty strong. And we do have some French here. Let's throw them into this assault. Oh, I can't even assault. What the heck? So that must be a trench or something. So let's just attack that with our parachutists. Bada boom, yeah. So there, we found a trench. Let's continue moving slowly into town. Oh, there's the hospital. We're actually doing quite well. What's that? That is a sniper. Let's try and take out the sniper. Whatever this first thing is, I can't get rid of it. Does enhanced assault still apply with flanking and surround assaults? Does enhanced still apply? Let's see. I think we are using enhanced assault. Yeah. This is where it applies, so you need to have that turned on in order for it to work. In order to gain the benefits. Without that, then the benefits don't work. Because then it uses a different algorithm. Which isn't as cool. Just saying. So this must be a bunker, maybe. Because I can't kill it. So now, you'll see, we have a lot of opportunity to use our destroyers. Look at this. Look at all the destroyers that we have now. But, I can't. Because there's frickin' civilians. That we can use it on for sure, and this we can use it on. Same with that, considering we know that there's guns there. And then here, let's just try and hit them there. Okay, let's go down south. Let's move these guys. Move these guys. Oh, we were going to take them here. to this location. I went too far. But with enhanced assault's turned off. If a target is disrupted, it will move or die. Yeah, it'll operate like it did under Legacy, as far as I know. I haven't tested that for the simple reason that it's been a long time. I don't know. Okay, let's continue our advance south. Slowly but surely. I think we're just going to load these guys up and we're just going to keep cruising. We're going to cruise down to Ez El Cap, I think, and set up a position there. Oh, there's another road here that we can go around and maybe hit this area from the south. Oh no, I can't. There's no way to cross except here. So I could do it on foot, but I couldn't do it with a vehicle, I don't think. Is that a... No, that's a walking bridge. Well, shoot. Oh, I could come down here, though. What's in the way? There's nothing in the way. There's other targets. There's more important targets. Like the Bofors. They're terrible. Bofors 40mm anti-aircraft guns. They're terrible. Okay, I think that's it. Save and the turn. Hopefully they don't hit here, because that is a massive stack. Oh, good. What is being shot at? From where? Oh, from there. Still don't know what's there. Unknown. Oh, we didn't take any hits. That's good. We're in a trench. That's also a good thing. And we're in a special building. Oh no, that's a city. So we're pretty well safe there. We can fire. Oh, we got disrupted. Oh, they're surrounded. Kinda. Damn snipers. So that's a sniper here. So remember, it is possible to move through a hex that has a enemy combatant in it. Sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes it's possible. No effect. No effect. That must be a trench. I'm gonna guess that's a trench or something, because they're dug in there pretty well. Oh, that's gonna suck. No effect. No. Oh, we got disrupted. But at least we didn't take any losses, so that's okay. Oh, that's good. So at least there's a sniper here for sure, and then there's the 40mm anti-aircraft gun there. That's good. They came to play. We took them out. They went back in. Darn it. Oh, man. So we could actually be firing at the civilians. 36 airstrikes remaining. We have 3 units out of 5 that have recovered morale. 2 headquarters unable to provide supply. 1 artillery unit unavailable. 10 units low on ammo. Gotta love the hexagon. The basis for surface and 90% of wargaming. Yeah, that is very true, John. Here comes our destroyer support. Positive vibes for good hits. It is nighttime, so they're not going to be as effective. That should be a good hit. Ah, nice. Oh, no! Oh, we got lucky. So, yeah, that just totally missed. Out of line of sight. Can't see it. It drifts. That's how it works. Tiller's house was built in that shape. That's cool. Okay, so here's the hard part. Let's go in with our weak guys first. Soak up some ammo. Oh, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Let's continue soaking up some ammo. Oh, maybe we got really lucky. Let's send in. Send in. Oh, darn it. Can I get really lucky here? Oh, I did! Did you see that? That was epic. Oh, that's not good. Frickin' T-34s. Oh, man. Camouflage Caper, hello! I remember playing Steel Panthers and John Tiller series. Yeah, isn't that awesome? I was playing Steel Panthers before I found East Front, and then after I found East Front, there was no going back. Just because you could do so much with East Front. Absolutely love it. And thanks for chiming in. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. The one thing that I missed from Steel Panthers in the campaign series was the long campaigns where you could watch your units grow and grow and grow. Yeah, it does. It's awesome. So this is obviously Middle East. This was released in 2015, but there was an update for it, I think, in 2022. And I'm continuing to work on updates for this. There's also the Vietnam game that was released 2 years ago, which I'm also doing updates for. So yeah, I stream this game here every Wednesday and Vietnam every Sunday morning, Pacific time. Just as an FYI, if you're interested. Alright, here we go. Let's see. What are we going to do here? We have a lot of local militia by the looks of it. Yeah, thanks for that, Camouflage Caper. I appreciate that. Thank you for tuning in. It's awesome. Oh, we got lucky. Let's take over that hospital before we lose our troops. Alright, so that gives us a good position. That's a main building. Plus, it has an improved position, which will improve our situation. We do have a shot. Let's take a shot over at these guys. Wiping them out. Let's take our French parachutists. Now, I think that is a stone wall. We can verify that by checking the... Yeah, it is. So that's a stone wall. This is actually a massive stone wall all the way around. That will impede our movement, as well as there's a defensive bonus. So let's do some shooting. Oh, even better. Now, I am in this complex, you can tell, because where the stone walls are. So... I would like to assault this, but I'm not going to, again, because there are civilians in there. But I am going to do some maneuvering around, so when I do want to, I'm capable of doing so. So I'm just going to target, hopefully, these bad guys. No joy. Let's try again. Also no joy. Oh yeah, there's a sniper. That went into my rear. And we took him out. So let's move up our mortars. So again, even though there are civilians in there, I can still occupy that and take the points back. But I do have to be careful because some of these units are probably going to fire at me, but they are just discontent civilians, so you don't want to be firing at them. On the other hand, there are some actual rebels, so you have to be really paying attention to what is firing at you and how effective their attacks are. If they're not effective, then don't waste your shots on them. But these are regular troops, I know that, so we are just going to fire at them. Obviously these black clad and white clad pieces are civilians. Don't kill them. I don't know what possessed me yesterday, but I started a Rising Sun Kokoda Trail link campaign. Oh, you are a sucker for punishment. Good job. I hope that you win. That'd be good. That's a tough one though, for sure. Now we're trying to take out these ferries. There we go. And we are trying to move up. Oh, let's turn off those map hints. Oh yes, here. Let us do some firing across the river or canal. You are the British campaign. I believe that there's Indians or Indian irregulars also. You're still playing Aiken, really? Or Achen, or however you want to call it. Aachen. So we should be able to overrun this now. But I'm only going to do a couple of units, just in case. Let's try that first. And we took out the sniper, and we still have one platoon here to hopefully overrun that. Yeah, there we go. And there wasn't even a sniper. There was nothing there. What the heck? That's insane. Okay, let's pull these guys around. Alright, we will try this assault again. This is a proper surround assault. I'm assaulting from the 3 different sides here. Let's give that a whirl. There we go. That's what we wanted to see. And then we'll advance. I do have a shot left. Let's fire at this guy. If I remember correctly, this is where that other 40mm gun is, so I have to be very careful with that. That being said... Oh, no. Oh, no. Let's move up so we can hopefully see across the water and target that next turn. There's that blasted sniper in there. There's a 40mm gun there, plus the sniper here. I don't know if there's additional infantry there, but we should be able to get up close and personal. These will offer us some protection. The terrain effects modifier is really good here, plus there's concealment, plus there's a morale boost. So remember, with the new games here, concealment means the world, especially if you're using the 2.3 update. You're more likely to remain hidden, which means that you're less likely to be shot at. Simple as that. Let's swing by, or swing these platoons around to get into an assault position, a proper assault position. Can I get into here? Nope, there's something in there. Crap. Another infantry. I haven't seen any civilians down here, though, except for these ones down here. But in the combat area, I don't see them, which means I'm going to utilize these destroyers. Now, it's nighttime, so they're not going to be as effective. But these destroyers are going to help. I remember it was concealment for Wadi and low bank. So now, just as an FYI, if you haven't played the new games yet, especially under 2.30, you will be able to basically hide out in the open. There's a concealment check and LOS check every turn, and you can hide out in the open depending on your unit size as well as distance. There's a lot of different factors that are involved in it now, so it is going to be a whole new world for how you are visible. Just fair warning. I'm on this side here because this is the paved road, and I will be able to move significantly faster down the paved road than the dirt road. Line of sight and distance absolutely changes what you can see. In Vietnam, on the other hand, in Vietnam, if you're in a jungle area, the VC or NVA troops can literally move right beside you and you not see them until they decide to fire at you, or you decide to assault that hex or try and go into the same hex. And even then, it might be that you go into the same hex as them and not trigger that they're there. So it's whole new dynamics for Vietnam, for sure. That's why they have Mirage's fake tanks. Yes, right? Exactly. Love it. Okay, so we do have a bunch of goodies. Let us send them south. Now, it is nighttime, so everything is moving much slower than it normally would in the daytime. Like these things here, they should be going probably a good handful of hexes at least. Which means I have to change that because the timetable for the arrival for this stuff would have been modified, or has to be modified, because water movement has changed in the 2.3 and 1.3 for Vietnam and Middle East. So these guys are done. I really wish... What's visibility? Visibility is 3 hexes, which means daylight is coming. Let's see, when is daylight coming? Oh, we're still 6 turns away. What do you guys think? Should I risk doing this with an airstrike? Let's do it. We have lots of them. Now, what should I use? What do we have? Rockets, 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 bombs, bombs. How about a Hawker Hunter with bombs? Let's use that and see what kind of effect that's going to have on those tanks. Here we are going to use our destroyers. Out here somewhere there's a destroyer, and we're going to pound that. There's a destroyer there, there's a destroyer there, and there's a destroyer there. There we go. So we are ready to rumble. Let's see what happens. Save it, end it, bada boom. Oh shit, you see what I mean by concealment? All those showed up now because we have so many eyes on that hex. Whereas before we only saw 2 units there. Oh shit, there's a whole tank company there. We sure need those Centurions. Huh. Oh, and the other thing is that you don't need shallow hexes to land in anymore. I'll show you that later on once we get closer to the shore. You can literally offload on any hex side that you want. As long as the unit going into that hex can actually go into that hex. So you couldn't unload a tank into a paddy, a wet paddy, for example, or a water into a lake or something like that. Oh, there's a lot of units there. So this scenario here, ideally played against the human, because there's a lot of things that the AI doesn't understand to do to make an effective defense based on the little units that the Egyptians have in Port Said. Plus, they also have a counterattack force that the legacy AI is probably not going to know what to do with. So until I script it. So once I script it, well, this will be a whole new experience. Totally new experience. Oh, that's the other thing, Camouflage Caper. Vietnam is currently scripted, which means that you can play against the computer, and in essence it's like playing against me, considering I'm the one that scripted it. And there's enough variation within those scenarios where you can play the same scenario a couple of times, or even more times, and it'll be a different experience pretty much every time you play it. These scenarios here in Middle East I haven't scripted yet. There are I think there's a set of 3 scenarios that are scripted. That was done by Petri. So you can play their search scenarios or hypothetical type scenarios. But yeah, for the main ones here I haven't scripted, and that's why I'm playing these ones here. So it gives me an idea of how I want the AI to play against the human. For example, if they're going to be playing as the British and French, which is what you're supposed to be doing in this particular scenario, I want to know how I can make the AI a challenge, as opposed to, I mean, it's fun right now. I'm enjoying this, but it's not a challenge. But with the scripting, that will take everything to a whole new level, as we've experienced in Vietnam. Vietnam water movement in Vienna takes a while to learn. It does. It does. You're right. You're right, Tim. There is a tutorial number 3. Is it 3 or 4? 4. It's tutorial number 4. That kind of teaches you how to load and unload from a boat. And then if you really want to get into using combined arms operations, but you don't want to have a massive scenario, it's still a decently large scenario, but Operation Starlight is probably a good scenario to try out and to play for Vietnam, just to give you an idea of how helicopter operations work, how resupply works, how to deal with tunnels, how to do a seaborne invasion, things like that. If you don't want to worry about helicopters, then another scenario to do would be a French scenario with the Operation the Street Without Joy scenario. And that's a bigger scenario, but it's a lot of fun. It's pretty intense. Did you ever play Advanced War 2001 by Sega Dreamcast? Boy, that's a real hard game to play World War II. No, I haven't. There's only a few games that I really play. Obviously the campaign series, because I'm huge into the campaign series, obviously. But otherwise I'll play, Empire Total War, something like that. Just if I want a break from doing scripting or something like that, I'll usually play that, or I'll play totally random Euro Truck Simulator 2. So I like driving a truck basically around Europe and hauling goods and things like that. Reinforcements have arrived. 35 airstrikes remaining. 4 units out of 5 have recovered morale, which is good. 1 headquarter unable to provide supply. 1 artillery unit unavailable, and 7 units low on ammo. Here it comes. Did we do any damage? No, we did not. Here comes the destroyer support. That did do damage, a double unknown effect. That's always a good thing. Oh, that was another. So we're totally going to assault this hex next turn. Or this turn. So we know there's a 40mm gun there, but we can't see it yet. Just because of the concealment of that hex. That was a good hit. Double unknown effect. Probably reduced and disrupted. Now, it doesn't mean, like, for example, we know we saw something retreat, but we don't know that. But just because there's only one unknown effect, it could be that they're taking losses. We just don't know that. Oh, so that was a recoilless rifle in there. It wasn't an SC-100. Aha! Disabled. Perfect. So one of them got disabled. I don't know which one, because it didn't get disrupted. Not that we could tell anyways, because they're in a town. But I'm going to hopefully show you why you don't leave your tanks in a town without infantry support. But first, what do we have? There's one wreck there. There's some parachutists. We have a machine gun. Let's see if we can fire a flare down there. Can I go that far? No, I can't. Too far away. But here, I fired, but it missed. There we go. Now, that hopefully will provide us some opportunity. Oh, I can't see through that. That sucks. This is gonna suck. Oh, no, we got really lucky. Oh, wow. And these are engineers here, too, so they're definitely a priority target. But this is what we want to try for. If we can get lucky, we should be able to assault that. There's a lot of them there, though, so I don't know how well that's going to work. If we don't get disrupted. Ah, crap, never mind. Oh, there's that other tank. So, yeah, we knew it was there. Don't know that it... So I'm not going to assault that now. That's just way too many bad guys. How about you? Can we see the recoilless rifle? No. So what I'm going to do is move up my recoilless rifle up to there. Can I shoot those tanks? Yes! Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Aha! Perfect. Now we're going to set up these ones for next time. Oh, no. Okay. So now we'll have two recoilless rifles there. Hopefully take out some of these tanks. Let's fire at this. Try to assault into there. Let's see how this goes. Oh no, they're disrupted. No, then we're not going to do that then, because that is suicidal. Let's pull up these units here, machine guns. They should help. They're B-class units, so they're not going to fire a couple of times. This, on the other hand, we can use our mortars. That's all good, and move our goodies. Oh, so slow. Our tanks are going to arrive way before, so I think I'm going to start swinging them over here to help out, because there's no way we're going to get there. That's just silly. The AI should withdraw some infantry into the tank hex. Yeah, well, it hasn't been scripted yet to do that. But yes, it absolutely should, because having tanks like that in a built-up area is a recipe for disaster. Let's go into here. What are we doing? Now, most of these troops here that the Egyptians have aren't very good, especially these militia type units. They will typically melt away like that, but the main infantry, like this one here, there's different classes of them. Some of them are really good, some of them are not. I don't know what that is. I have to fight and find out. But there's different classes. There's A class, there's B class, and C class. And the C class are obviously the worst ones. A class are the best ones. And running into A class units, they usually have higher defenses, higher... Oh, see what happens when you shoot yourself? Nothing, fortunately. Some of these things, I don't know what they are. Anyways, A class units have higher assault, higher defense. They can usually fire faster. A class units typically have 3 fire as opposed to 2. B class units are 35. C class units are usually 1 below the default, and they take 40 or 45 to fire, depending. Usually they also have a lower morale. A class units have a higher morale. Strength is usually the same. So there are advantages to using A class units for combat. I play CS for World War II, WS for other centuries. I remember 1999, yeah. 1999. Okay, we should be able to walk in there now, which we can. Again, notice civilians there, but we don't care. As long as we're not assaulting them, we're not going to lose any points. Oh, we can still fire. They're just melting underneath us. I feel almost bad for that. So let's take it out. Oh no, we didn't take it. Okay, that's okay. So here, these are more regular infantry. You can tell by how they look. And these are just the WDS I have in my mind. The militia. I do have to be cautious how they are being used. Let's just set up a defensive position there for now. Let's fire. Since they're overstacked, we should be able to do some damage here. Perfect. That's regular infantry. Let's fire at them. Let's see if we can move through here. Oh no. So there's a whole bunch of stuff in there. I don't want that to happen, so I'm going to cancel that assault. Now, canceling an assault, I do lose the action points, as expected. Let's just do a quick scan, make sure that everything is good. Alright, over on this side, what are we doing? I think we can assault this. That got hit by the destroyers. It took a lot of casualties. I'm going to fire at this thing here now. Notice that I had both of these things selected, and only the top one fired, even though I fired both of them. That means it triggered either a disruption or a reduction on that first kill. Let's see, can I get in there? I cannot, but I did cause casualties. How about these guys? Before I do that, let's utilize our mortars. Hope that we can get a disruption or a hit or something. Try to assault it. Ah, Ah, there we go. We captured it. So those are civilians still. Oh, there's something there. I can't quite get to it yet. Here, we're cleaned up now. We're pretty much done there. Let's assault this sniper. Perfect. And we do have enough action points to try and hit that blasted gun. Oh, no. So, the 40mm anti-aircraft gun is still standing. We will try and take that out next turn. We have a heavy machine gun. Our headquarters, let's move them up. We've pretty much done what we need to here. Let's load up the mortars, bring them over to the road. For this rifle, we'll bring that up over as well. And then this side is pretty much taken care of, so that's perfect. Let's double time everything so they move the fastest. Nighttime doesn't affect nighttime movement for infantry, just vehicular units. Let's load up these guys, go for a drive. These guys are also coming for a drive. But I think I'm going to stop there because there's some marshes there, there's some orchards here, and we want to take this town. Opportunity fire and stay hidden. Yeah, that's right. That is very true. These parachutists, who do they belong to? They belong to these guys. Let's move them up because they're the company command. You can tell by that little radio there. Get them a little closer to help with the supply. I'm going to move up this headquarters all the way up to here. And can we unload it there? Nope. Need 50 action points for that. And I'll move this leader into there. And that'll be more than enough supply for dealing with that. Our mortars. Let's fire our mortars into there. That takes care of that. I think we're pretty much done there. Let's use these mortars here. They're all 60mm. They're not awesome, but they're not terrible either. I just have to be careful about what I'm targeting. We have destroyers. Let's target with our destroyers. There's infantry there. I don't want to be taking them out. Let's hit that. Let's hit this. That. Can I hit these things over here? Oh, I can. Alright, so there we go. We are really trying our best with all of our artillery assets to take this and push forward. Positive vibes. Save, and oh no. Oh, we get more helicopters! Heck yeah! And we get more tanks. Even better. What do we got? Oh, mortars. AMX tanks. AMX. What else? So light tank company. Some more infantry. And then, did we get anything up here? We had helicopters, I think, somewhere. Yes. With commandos. Perfect. Well, that makes me happy. The question is, where am I going to put them? And we do have helicopters over here, too, still. That we haven't used. But I might need them, actually, for reinforcements that are coming. Alright, let's see how it goes. Oh, I don't know if you've played Camouflage Caper, but you'll notice that with the helicopters now, there are multiple flight zones. So you'll see right now, these have been refueled because there's a headquarters there. There's ground. I'm going to take one off just so you can see. There's Napa the Earth, which means it's one level up flying literally nap of the earth. And then you can fly up to the low. And then finally, if you move up and move into the high flight zone, now you're flying in the high flight zone. What's the advantages of each? In the high flight zone, you're less likely to get shot at or shot down. And you only move... It only costs you 1 point to move a hex in the high flight zone. In the low flight zone, you're obviously closer to the ground. You're more likely to get shot at. It only costs you 2 action points for each hex that you're going to move. And then nap of the earth, obviously, you're at the highest risk, but your weapons are the most effective. And on top of that, your movement costs for nap of the earth daytime is 3, and nap of the earth nighttime is 5. So keep that in mind when you're flying. Keep that in mind. It sounds like Shrapnel Games are their modern tank battles. I remember playing Americans for D-Day Normandy, and those Germans were pretty tough to land on the beach without your destroying your LDS ship. Yeah, for sure. But I don't think the Egyptian coast is going to be that defended, which is good. So we should be able to land fairly confidently. The question is where we're going to do it. And actually, we're doing really well so far here, which is kind of good. We're almost halfway through this scenario, though, so that's interesting. Now, I thought I threw in a couple of gotchas in here, but maybe they haven't been triggered yet. I don't know. I will definitely throw in some gotchas here during the actual gameplay. So there'll be units coming in behind your lines, as like sabotaging you, things like that. And I don't know if I did that for this initial scenario. The choppers are fun. They are. They take everything to a whole new level again. It's just so much more fun. Helicopter management is important. And understanding the capabilities of each helicopter is also very important. Obviously, it's very important in Vietnam. Not so much in the Middle East. There's only a handful of scenarios that have helicopters in them. And the AI doesn't really know what to do with them. Kinda. If it's scripted, it kinda does, but it's not as efficient as a human by any means. So keep that in mind. So you might ask why that is. Well, the basic answer is that the AI can only do essentially one type of thing per turn. It can attack, it can defend, it can load, it can unload, that type of stuff. But it can't do multiple things. So doing shooting and scooting, for example, that's an impossibility for the AI to do. I can do a shoot and scoot over the course of 2 turns. Totally, no problem. I can bring up a tank into a fire position, shoot, but then I have to say next turn you're going to be withdrawing. So it'll take a brunt of fire during, my turn, for example, if I can target it before it pulls back. And the same with helicopters. I can have it so that it flies back and forth and provides fire support. But it basically has to go to a particular position, choose in one turn. The next turn it's going to choose the flight zone that it's going to be in, and maybe target at the same time. And then it can't pull back in that same turn, right? So whereas a human, we can fly up to a tree line, we can pop up, we can do our shots, and then we can hide back again. The urban scenarios are good practice. Yeah, there's that the scenario where you're flying into a banana plantation just west of Saigon. I think it's 62, I think. That's a good scenario for practicing how to use helicopters. It's a challenge, but you can easily learn how to use them. For transporting, anyways. But if you want to use gunships as well, then just play Boot Camp 3. Boot Camp 3 is ideal for learning how to use them effectively. And getting the paces, how the pacing works and things like that too. That's important. Come on, don't you dare. No effect. Perfect. So again, you know, the Egyptians mixing in with the infantry, or with the civilians, it's tough for me to bombard. I can't. I gotta take out these blasted ferries, though. Yay for points! 35 airstrikes remaining. We have 3 units that have recovered morale out of 4. 4 headquarters, unable to provide supply. 1 artillery unit unavailable. 10 units low on ammo. Alright, here we should be getting some good hits. Or not. And I can't tell what the strengths are because they're hidden in the rocks. Or in the rough ground. No joy. Maybe we'll get lucky. Look, there's 2 wrecks there. Nope, didn't get lucky. Oh, we got one. Perfect. Disable the tank. No joy. No joy. So we're just firing the mortars first, and the destroyers should do their thing. Yeah, the supply for Vietnam is exceptionally critical, absolutely, because it will, once you start using it, it does reduce, but in this game right now, because it isn't scripted, you don't have to worry about supply. And since I'm a very mean mofo, if you lose a supply truck or a supply cache or something like that, you will take a hit on your ammo level, your RD ammo level, plus your smoke and your flares. So you can say that the VC had captured some of your goodies. So you always have to be cautious of that. And you have to watch your fuel supply for helicopters. Yeah, right. Exactly. How many times have I crash landed a helicopter because I ran out of fuel and had to go recover it? Oh, what a pain. What a pain. Oh, there we go. Destroyer. That was a beautiful hit. Look at that. Double unknown effect. Alright, let's watch. 3, 1. So one up. Disabled one of them. We want to get a good hit here. A hit on that middle one. So infantry got hit. And here... nothing. No joy. Oh, beautiful. There's 4 wrecks there now. Ah, we missed. Destroyers. Brutal. Come on. Good hit. No. Alright, so since we're here... Ah, crap, we're still disrupted. Okay, so let's fire a star shell. Perfect. Well, not perfect, but at least we're not lit up. Now, can we target these? We can. Excellent. I don't... Oh, don't get hit. Oh, we lost 2 guns. Shit. Ah, we lost... Oh, that sucked. Whoa! Okay, you know what? I'm going to try my luck and see how lucky we can get against these tanks that are in a village by themselves. We reduced 1, and I still have enough action points to do it again. There we go. That's why you don't leave tanks by themselves in villages. Out in the open, that wouldn't have happened. But by themselves, they are very susceptible to infantry attacks. So that's a good example of being very cautious with your tanks by themselves. Oh, crap, we're getting hit. And we got disrupted again. Alright, what are we going to do here? We are going to... shoot. Let's move this gun up. Can we see anything? Oh yeah, we can. We can see this. Perfect. Took out a gun. Not so perfect. Alright, so our mortars. We're going to hit this. We're going to hit that. And then let's call in our destroyers. Where are our destroyers? There's one. We're going to hit that again. And then we're going to hit this, because that is not going to be pleasant. And another destroyer. Let's hit that again. Let's swing our tanks down this way. Daytime's coming, so we should have our proper water movement here in a few turns. Oh, the landing craft. They are going to town. Took out the tanks. Yeah, the tanks are here. Oh, all those tanks? Yeah, we overran them with infantry because they were by themselves. So I did 2 assaults, overran the rest of There's one more here because it ran away, but there were 2 tanks platoons there. They got wiped out just because they were alone in a town. Whereas in East Front and West Front, that would never happen. How things have changed. Nice, that was a good assault. Made her run away. Okay. Here we have a whack load of stuff. Let's just fire. Push up. Let's push through, maybe. Yes. All right, now there's civilians there, so let's just fire. Oh, perfect. Let's chase them. Oh, I can't get in there. Nope, can't do it. Let's get aggressive. No joy. No, not likely with the regular infantry there. That's not good. Oh, we pushed them out though, but now we're stuck. So here, this is probably defended because I can't even move in there at all. Let's see if we can overrun this gun. Yes. Can we continue? No. Can we continue? Yes. They can both fire. Let's fire at these things. Yeah, there. That's turning out really, really well. Perfect. Cleaning up. I think we're okay here. Let's just consolidate our troops. Make sure that we're not going to be surprised anywhere. Let's move these guys all into here. Make sure that that landing zone is covered. I'm not expecting any other troops down here. That should have cleaned that up. Let's move our leader up. We have some mortars. Oh, I guess I shouldn't have done that. I should try and just assault these guys first. No, joy. Can I do it again? Yes, I can. Perfect. So, unfortunately, I did plot some artillery there, so we might get a hit. And that's all taken care of. Let's go down south. Move our infantry. Let's just keep running. Leave them there and find our British. Now, I think I want to unload and go for a walk. Save our jeeps. Ah! What the heck is that? Shoot, something is there. Okay, so we know there's something there. Let's send these jeeps back as far as we can. And they will go grab this other platoon because they have a 6th strength point. Oh man, that's a long ways to go. So this is defended down here. That's good to know. Shoot, eh? And that's that. So let's save it, end it, see what happens. And on the bright side, with the, well, the scripted AI, once I get to it, the artillery will be a lot more effective and more consistent, because right now it's not. That T-34, that last one. Now that will be harder to assault now because it is outside of... Oh, and we took some casualties. It is outside of a village, so it's in better terrain for the tank. Not ideal terrain for the tank, but better terrain. Which means I'm not going to get as lucky as I did before with the assaulting. anti-aircraft guns. Gosh darn it. Holy, look at everything. Holy cow. That's insane. Snipers, anti-tank guns, militia. All that is militia plus an infantry. Militia, civilians. Ah, we got hit. Crap. Hopefully we're not going to take any more losses. The one was enough. Oh man, we lost a full squad. Sugar. So based on that, I'm going to assume that these are either B or A class units that we're trying to get into. Crap. City fighting sucks. It's hard. Especially at night. When there's civilians around. Look at them all. So many of them. It's crazy. Oh, there's way more there too. Well, that's a decent position, so we shouldn't take too many casualties if we do. But that's an engineer, so it's drawing fire. No effect. No effect. No effect. Oh, there's another blasted gun up there. Where is it? Here it is. Ooh, they assaulted. Didn't see that coming. Oh, didn't see that. Oh, look at that. Angry mob. Negative. So they're assaulting me. The buggers. Oh, reduced it. Reinforcements have arrived. We have 35 airstrikes remaining. We have 3 units out of 3 that have recovered morale. So pretty much everyone's recovered morale, almost, if not totally. 3 headquarters unable to provide supply, and 15 units low on ammo. Get some mortars in there. Hopefully our destroyers are going to do what they need to do. Come on. Good hits. Good hits. No joy. Oh, they moved. The buggers. Ah, there we go. Are we going to take a hit? Nope. We got lucky. Okay, let's fire at these ferries. Sunk. Sunk. Okay, perfect. Here. Let's see if we can push our way in. I don't see civilians there. No, but we did cause damage, so we have enough to do it again. Let's do it again. Perfect. Took that over. Overran it. Let's try here. Oh, that was not a happy assault. Okay, so that is a bunker. We need some more troops for that. Let's bring these guys over. These guys can go into here. Same with these guys. No joy. No, I'm going. Oh, no, I don't have enough strength to do that. But let's push through. And we are in a freaking hornet's nest. There's a headquarters, though. Let's fire at this. Now, do I have enough action points to assault that? Assuming I don't get disrupted, which I didn't. Oh, I can. Oh no, there's civilians in there. Ah, we killed civilians. Oh no. Are they listed? I don't think they even are. Shoot. Yeah, no, they're not even listed. Ah, crap. That's not good. Silly me. Yeah, that was a nice surprise, considering. About the counterattacks there, Tim. Alright, so these guys, let's pull them back. Wait for some reinforcements. Those are higher quality troops, so I have to be cautious of that. Let's do our darndest to get in there and take them out. Now, we have helicopters. Let's take off with them. Let's bring them all closer. Now remember, there's a whole bunch of anti-aircraft guns back there, so we have to be... Oh no, we took them out. Okay, so I can land here if I wanted to. I don't think there's any landing zones closer. So I might just fly into here, land here, drop these guys off. What do we have? Commandos. They will be useful for dealing with any infantry. Back here. Let's just keep on trucking. And same with this guy. Double time down the highway while we wait for our jeeps to come. Where are they? Here they are. There are no landing zones up here, so it's just driving back to go get them. Daytime will be way faster, which is good. And then here's where the things get interesting. So we saw there was something here. Let's try the northern side. This is gonna hurt. So it is defended. But we do have some troops there, so that's good. And we have some support. Perfect. I wonder if that whole road is blocked there. I'm going to assume this is all blocked now. Yeah, I think so. Alright, let's go check out the French. The French have done what they need to do. So they're happy. I'm happy. These are all civilians. I'm not going to worry about that. But I can move my infantry down now. Let's leave them there. These are full strength. Let's bring them back. Same with these guys. Let's move our boats. Destroyer. These are all light tanks. Oh, there's more. And our British boats. So I'm going to show you next session, I guess, on Wednesday, how to move or land with your boats. Okay, so that's good. Now we're going to plot our destroyers. Oh wait, no, we haven't even done this yet. Okay, let's fire with our machine gun. Fire with this machine gun. And then let's try an assault with our parachutists. Let's see if we can get lucky in there. No. Crap. These guys, I don't think they're going to go anywhere. Let's pick on the sniper and the mortar. That's probably a bunker, so this is going to be a hard nut to crack. Oh, ouch. Okay, so now we're going to call in our destroyers. We want to hit that bunker, definitely. We want to hit that. We want to hit that. And we're going to hit this bunker again. And then the French destroyers. Oh, let's hit that. Let's also hit over there, just because we can. Mind you, these are getting pretty far away. They're not going to be as effective. Nothing there. That's all civilians. Oh, that's the headquarters. That's infantry. And there we go. Perfect. And I think we're going to leave it there for the night, because we're past 2 hours already. Just like magic. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I will be back on Sunday morning at 10 a.m. and we will be returning to Vietnam. I haven't quite decided what we're going to do. If we're going to play that other scenario again, I should, just to make sure that the airstrikes work, but maybe we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave them down below if you're watching this on YouTube. If you have any more detailed questions, there is a Discord in the link in the description below. Click on that, join up, and it's so easy to talk to me. I'm usually there 24/7. Yeah, thanks again for your support. It's really appreciated. If you're watching this on YouTube, consider giving it a like and subscribe. I'm just grateful that you're watching it, so thank you for, if you stuck it out this long, that's awesome. Thank you, truly. On that note, take care, smile always, and talk to you soon.